The mindfulness-based addiction recovery course explores 3 components. We call it the ABC of mindfulness. A is for awareness, and we explored that in the 3-minute breathing space when we focused on being aware of our body, thoughts and feelings. B is for being with experience. So we're learning to be with our body, learning to be with our feelings, learning to be with our thoughts. And C is for choices, making wise choices. So this week, we're going to focus on awareness and triggers. So let's talk about awareness. I want you to take a moment to imagine drinking a glass of water. I want you to think about what it takes to get up and get a glass and fill it with water, and what it takes for you to drink that glass of water. So just take a moment to think about this. What thoughts are you having about this glass of water? Some of you may not even like water and actually have some aversion towards the water. Some of you may have some aversion just thinking about the glass of water. So just pay attention to all those thoughts. Whatever thoughts arise, they're your thoughts, and there's no need to push them away. I'd like you to put me on pause for a moment, and I'd like you, if you're able to go and fetch a glass of water or a cup of water. And I'm going to fetch a cup of water too. I had this glass of water in my hands, and as soon as I picked it up, I just became aware of the sensations of the glass in my hand. And as I took that sip, I was aware that the water was quite warm, and just aware of how hard the glass pressed upon my lips. Hopefully, you've noticed a difference between thinking about drinking a glass of water and actually drinking a glass of water. They're 2 very different experiences. Often, we tend to think awareness is talking about awareness, thinking about awareness, but that isn't awareness at all. Awareness is being in the moment, being aware of things happening as they're happening. Awareness is experiencing anything that you are doing moment by moment. When we have full awareness, we are not caught up with all the thoughts and stinking thinking. We're actually just one with the glass of water. There is no separation. We are just drinking water. We haven't separated out with our thoughts. Often people think Awareness is doing things in slow motion. Yes, we may slow down a bit, but we don't have to be doing things in slow motion to have awareness. We just need to be experiencing moment by moment by moment. When we have awareness, we become aware of our automatic pilot. How many of you have jumped in a car, driven home, and when you've got to the front door, realised that you should have been at the doctor's? That was because we were on automatic pilot. How many of you have walked home, cycled home, or even driven home and thought, how on earth did I get there? And that was again because we were on automatic pilot. We were caught up in our thoughts somewhere else and just driving on automatic pilot, not having any awareness of our journey home. How many of you perhaps have tried looking for your glasses? You've been looking for your glasses and somebody says they're on your head. That's happened to me sometimes. I've been looking for my glasses and they're actually on my head because I wasn't experiencing moment by moment what I was doing. How many of you spend so many minutes looking for your telephone? And you ask somebody to ring your telephone so you can find it because you haven't had awareness of putting your telephone down or where you last left your telephone. Awareness is very important to help maintain our recovery. Awareness is knowing what is happening as it's happening. I can remember years ago seeing the graffiti on the wall, "Awareness is revolutionary." And I remember thinking, what on earth are they talking about? And now I have a sense of that revolution. If you begin to practice awareness, you will begin to explore your own revolution.